Alrighty, guys. So there's one more thing that I'd like to share with you on this very busy weekend. Again, we're heading out of January, going into February. Um, just a very busy week and all the planners and that. And this is the Transform Your Life guided journal provided by the Passion Planner. It is something that I've been wanting to try, and I've finally decided it's the time. So, what this is it's a 52-week journal that's gonna as I'm reading from the Passion Planner website right now. It's to support you on your personal journey towards self-improvement, empowerment, and meaningful change. um Through its pages, they claim that you will explore 5 essential pillars that create a foundation for personal growth to thrive. The 5 pillars that they list are courageous authenticity, strategic process, deeper relationships, gratitude, and reflection. There's, of course, the book-bound version, and there is a digital version if the digital version is more your thing. So let's do a flip through of this, guys, and see what's all involved. And again, if you are new to the Passion Planner, they're really good with all the free downloads and that. It's where I get um my weekly planner from. So, just trying to make sure that I'm on screen here. And again, sorry for the creaky chair in the back. But it starts with the whole table of contents. So again, um, it starts out, and I like the pacing of this too. If you've tried other guided journals in the past, I've tried a couple of the Happy Planner ones, and they just seem rushed and then redundant. It's like the same thing over and over again. And from what I've seen in this, it's not rushed because it is 52 weeks of journaling, and it's different content for each page. So let's see what we got here. So you're setting intentions for weeks 1 and 2. Weeks 3 and 15, you work and focus on your courageous authenticity. Week 16 through 36, you have a strategic process. 37 and 45 is deeper relationships. 46 through 48 is gratitude, and 49 through 52 is reflection. It's been a very long day, guys. So they have the introduction, which I did actually get to read through, and it is quite nice. It's explained. I do like the general reminders because, again, there are some of us who, if you're not up to, like, let's say it's like week 10 of the year and you're still on exercise 8, it's just you're moving at your own pace. Don't push it. And to actually soak in what some of the lessons are, I guess, from this guided journal, instead of just rushing through it. So you can see that it does actually have a journaling format, which I'm gonna say I wasn't expecting, which is kind of silly seeing that it is a journal. And it does feel like it has the same type of paper as their daily planner. If you've used one of those, it's the same makeup, same format, just a guided journal. That's the difference. So we can see like the tops of them. So this would be for week 3. That's where you're understanding your why. And then it goes into week 4. So it looks like there's at least 2 pages for each week. So yes, we have week 5, 6. So you're moving into the values. understanding your passions. It's kind of reminding me of the whole Hemlock and Oak introduction area. So you got, again, your passions, and then there's a reflection area for each of the chapters. So again, well, let's see here, that's week 8. I must have like fully skipped where week 1 and week 2 have been. So this is already the second section that you're completing there. Chapter 2 is defining your vision. So again, you're getting into vision boards. More vision. Again, I guess since you're defining your vision, it definitely seems to like break down everything. Again, it's a little bit more thorough. This reminds me of the whole life coaching course that I took, which was very informative. And again, you get the chapter 2 reflection, chapter 3 creating a space of infinite possibilities, which again, if you've used a daily planner, it seems to be the page that like most people don't know what to do with. So I'm actually really curious about this section here. So it seems like it's focusing on what's holding you back, honoring your inner child, limiting beliefs is a big one. Chapter 3 reflection. So it's almost like a little workbook, but it's a workbook for you. Your letter to the next 3 months. Okay. Moving on to part 2, which is the strategic process. Again, guys, I have not completed any of this, so I can't really give you anything further than just quickly reading it. And again, it does have the daily journaling areas with the prompt at the top. But they seem to be set into weeks. So this is going into the goals, investing your time. Again, this is for that whole thing of making sure that your goals match you, that you're just not doing goals to impress other people or because, you know, society tells you that you were supposed to. It's really making sure that what you're going for actually it's authentic to yourself. Just because, you know, I mean, if you don't, like, if you're going after a goal you don't really want, you're not going to. You're going to keep putting it off to the side because it's something you don't really want. Imperfect progress. This was a big one here. This is the one that I'm still working on because, I mean, you know, progress is progress, guys. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be the right moment. It's always, you know, see, redefining failure. A lot of the times I have failed with things, but they just become learning experiences. Grace with yourself. Again, redefining progress. And of course, a chapter 5 reflection. There's a lot more in this than what I was originally expecting. Chapter 6, living with purpose. So this one seems to get, I believe this is the one that has more of like charts in that. But again, this is checking on the values in your current life. Values chart reflection, probably going into a little bit more detail as to what you put down, why you put it down. Again, making sure that your values align with your authentic self, because sometimes they don't. Habits. Creating routines, which is still one of my biggest challenges. Setting boundaries. Learning when to change course. Again, that's another big one. If you're going after a goal that doesn't really ring true to you, again, you have another reflection. week 30 letter for the next 3 months. Oh boy. Oh, that must be. It must be quarterly then. If it's asking you to write yourself a letter for the next 3 months, what drains you? A lot. Understanding burnout, that would probably be the best page for me right there. I am very susceptible to burnout. So we have a self-care tool and your self-care tool reflections. Again, a chapter 7 reflection. Chapter 8, celebrating your wins. And it's beautifully designed. I love the little doodles. It's not too much, but it's just enough to add a little bit of color to it. So where's the finish line? Noticing your progress. Being proud of your past, present, and future. Again, they're continuing that. And again, this looks like it would be really good for somebody who wants to get into journaling, but you just don't know what to write. The little prompts do help with that. Which, I mean, I'm not really a journaler. So, you know, this is going to be something new. And I do like the fact that it is weekly instead of daily, because the daily just seems to be like a little bit too overwhelming for me. Deeper relationships, so you got your inner alignment, self-compassion, creating space for yourself, celebrating yourself, and of course a chapter 9 reflection. Oh, strengthening relationships. That little, he's so sad. The little tears of the cloud, but I mean, that flower looks so happy. Core values in relationships. I don't know how I feel about that illustration, guys. Reflecting on relationships. Nurturing relationships. That's probably going to be my toughest chapter. And of course, a chapter 10 reflection. Okay, and again, you're writing a letter to yourself for the next 3 months. The power of community, so building stronger bonds together. This is focusing on your communities, understanding others, inspiring change. I told you guys, there's a lot. There's a lot in this. Chapter 11, reflection. Whew. And part 4, gratitude. So see, we still have 5 more parts of this, guys, and I feel like there is already so much. There's so much into this. I can't wait until I'm done actually going through this. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so we have gratitude in the present. No actual title, so I'm guessing it's just gratitude at the time. Gratitude for challenges. Again, so that's really what they're focusing on, is like whenever you had, I guess this would be like the silver linings, and when bad things happen, because bad things aren't actually bad things, they're just things we don't really want at that time, but actually turn out to be good things. Gratitude for opportunities, so this is the gratitude for the good things. Even though they're not really good things, it's just we perceive them to be good things. And you get your reflection, part 5, reflection itself. So it starts with reflecting on the past. And again, it seems like every day has a different prompt at the top, so at least you won't get bored as with the other guided journals. Reflecting on the present, just 1 week there, and then reflecting on the future. Not quite sure how you reflect on the future, but I will learn in week 52. Ooh, Ooh, that's a big one. And of course, the final reflection is basically pretty much everything that you learned about yourself in the last 52 weeks of using this journal. So, almost done. And that's your last letter. So apparently you're writing a letter to yourself in the next 3 months at the very end of it too. So that's it. Again, guys, it's just a general flip through of this wonderful 52-week Transform Your Life guided journal. If this is something that you're interested in, again, I hope that this flip through helped you out. I do really like the fact that it does come with 2 ribbons. That's very rare for a Passion Planner product. So I am kind of digging that. And it just seems that this is definitely well put together. It is a hardcover. It seems a little bit more thicker than the daily covers. So this is one of the dailies, and this is definitely a soft cover here, but you can see they're about the same size, same makeup. But this one definitely feels like it's made a little bit more better here. And let's just take off the packaging. And that's it, guys. That's the Transform Your Life guided journal created by the Passion Planner. Again, I have a link down in the description. So if this is something that you're interested in, head over to passionplanner.com. You can use my code, which the current code is Sally979. I believe it gives you 10% off your order. And again, if the hardcover, the actual physical format isn't for you, they do provide it in a digital format as well. So I'm gonna close out, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to see more of my videos, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button.